Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, March 3rd. We are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And this market continues to basically shred people apart that come in with any kind of bias. As once again, yesterday morning, we had a nice trend day up, took it all back, and then we close at the lows. ES goes out with a price probe, and here we are, smack in the middle of the range, right near POC from yesterday. We have a very large POC from the pre-market. We were looking towards the top of yesterday's range earlier. Now we're starting to settle into the middle of it. As far as the Russell, remember they filled their gap yesterday? They are smack in the middle. They went out with a price probe. Now right now there's 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. Right now that price probe is being rejected as they are right back at POC. Also, triple Qs, they went out with a price probe. Now they're not back to POC, but so far they're above the price probe. As far as ES and SPY, remember we had an inside day yesterday. And with an inside day, when you come out of it, whether it's to the upside or the downside, you go with it and monitor it for continuation or lack of. Remember, we have Powell again speaking tomorrow at noon Eastern time, and then you have the job number on Friday. So, destinations and a game plan for this morning. So right now, on the upside, if we're to open below the POC, again, if we're to open below it, because right now we've been both above and below it, but if we open below it, it's an upside destination of 388.22. Then we have our overnight high, which right now is 389.46. Yesterday's high of 390.07, and then a daily high of 390.92. For the downside, our first destination is our overnight low of 386.25. Then yesterday's low, which I'm using as 386 in SPY, 385.54 daily low, and 10 wide at 382.67 from February 26th. So just like yesterday, I said expect some tremendous chop inside of the day's range to start. We're certainly looking at that right now if things stay the same. Volume is about 700,000, but it's early. There's still 75 minutes to go. In balance, in value, near the POC, there's no real trade for me. The best trade, again, we're going to have to see which way we come out of this inside day. If we take it out to the upside, we should certainly go for March 1st high and then continue higher to those other two daily highs from the 24th and 25th. If we come out of the inside day to the downside, well then for sure the first low should fall. The next big magnet would be that 10 wide POC. And then again, we don't have anything to that daily low and the gap. So because our reference points are far and wide apart, when we finally come out of this inside day, we should get some movement. Now, prior to that, we had a pretty big range again yesterday. So we can get some really nice range inside of this yesterday's range also. But I need more market-generated information for me to take a trade here. Right here, there's nothing. If we are to push up, you want to take a short against the overnight high and say eyes high from yesterday, you can certainly do that. I would be out above there because then yesterday's high should fall, and then you have to worry about an inside day up. Plus, by that time, value would be overlapping to higher. So again, that's a early put play against the overnight high and eyes high. As far as a long, again, since the price probe in ES is basically failing, if you're to push down, you want to take a long against E's low in the ES, you can do that. But I would certainly be out below the day's low because then it would be an inside day down and there's not much below us to start getting these algos in their cruise missile range to get the POC from the 26th. And then on the charts, just going to show you the daily chart because that's the important one right now. Here we are, 7-day balance, inside day. You come out of it, you go with it, monitor it for continuation. We should at least take out the previous day's high if we do that and then test the top of the 7-day balance. On the flip side, if you take it out to the downside, we should get the POC from that day rather easily. And then again, there's not much standing in the way until the bottom of the balance. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.